and she almost died. Okay, so I live right near a haunted house, and me and my friend, for this story, I'll call him Billy. So Billy asked me if I wanted to go to this haunted house, so I asked my parents and they agreed. But it turns out that my cousins were also going. So I was like, let's go! So we stopped at this knockoff Dairy Queen and got something to eat. So after we got done eating, me and my cousin and my friend all got into my mom's car. When we got there, I was excited. I've already been to a haunted house though, but not with my friends, so we were looking forward to it. When we got in the line, there was this like Thanos looking guy that like scares people in the lines as a joke to like get them hyped for the haunted house, but he scared me. But that's not important. Anyway, once we got in the line, it didn't actually take that long. So when we got in the haunted house, it was pitch black, and I mean pitch. I could barely see my hand in front of my face. So we walked through this pitch black maze, and once we got done, there was a person that jumped at us. I mean that's like I was like bruh. But then I was like, yo, we can just scream back. So me and my friend Billy screamed. Yeah, that was it. Once we got through the pitch black maze, there was this giant electric dog looking thing that was barking at us. So my friend barked back. Fast forward a couple screams and jump scares, we find ourselves into a ball pit looking thing. But there's like this tiny wood barrier, so the little balls that were in it wouldn't get out. But anyway, my cousin warned me that there was a wood chip thing there, so I walked over it. But since I was ahead of my friend, he didn't see that there was a barrier, so he trips. But that's not even the worst part. My cousin's parents brought one of their cousins, I think, and they're really old, so my friend tripped, and the old lady that was behind him falls as well, so she gets hurt, and my friend is freaking out. But as this is all happening, I am waiting at the door for my friend, and I was like, bro, hurry up. But then I realized that the old lady was hurt. So we walked down the stairs, and like the old lady was, and there's this old lady sitting on a bench, and she tells people that they're halfway done. So when we made it, the old lady stayed with the other old lady, if that makes sense. Anyway, once we made it over, we kept walking, and then all of a sudden there's a chainsaw starts right above me. So I look up, and there's a chainsaw right above me, and it's on. So I run. But there's this cool thing where you go through a car, and there's these like a bunch of people jump on top of it, and it's like shaking and stuff, and it's pretty cool. But so after that, here's where things get complicated. Think of this. So there's this path going straight, and then it turns left, and then it turns forward, and then it turns right, and then it turns forward into like another room. So my cousin was ahead of me, and then the chainsaw guy that was like holding it above me, like I guess he thought that was like the end of the party. So he jumps down and starts chasing my cousin through it. But since it looks like that, I was right behind the chainsaw guys. So I was thinking, when he turns around, is he going to scream at me, or is he just gonna be like a normal guy and just like walk away and like scare another group? But I was wrong. When he turned around, he saw me and cornered me, and he was screaming in my face and put the saw right in front of my face. I felt the wind of the metal thing. So after he lost interest in me, he turned around and probably scared some other poor soul. So after a few jump scares, we were like 2 inches away from being done. So at the end, there's this giant, and I mean ginormous, man standing at the end. He also had this mask that looked like Winnie the Pooh. So my cousin had the audacity to say, I love Winnie the Pooh, or something like that. So that man pinned him against the wall and picked him up, but put him down at the end of the doorway, which I was kind of disappointed. So as I walked past him, he just looked at me, which I was kind of glad. But yeah, that was my experience at a haunted house. Hope you guys enjoyed. Click one of the videos on screen right now, and I'm out.